Hey folks, it is the Daily Landsblog, and I'm telling you what I want you to do next Saturday. Now that's the assumption, first of all, that you're free, second of all, that you can make it out of bed, and third of all, that you are in the Toronto area. Wait a second here, is anyone not in the Toronto area? Isn't this the center of the universe where everything good that comes from here? We all know that, right? Kidding. There is something that's going to happen which we are very excited to be taking part in called the March for Mental Health Toronto, or MFM. HTO. Is that correct, Case?
Yeah, you could have just looked down at your screen there, though.
Oh, yeah. Look, it's written right here. MFMTH. I screwed that up. Okay, whatever it is. .com. That's at the very end. So it's a march which is different than we've ever done before. When I say we, I'm talking about SickNotWeak, because normally we're talking about the message. But the message here is to the government. To the government to say that, you know what, this is not 1961. This is 2017. And while other forms of medicine seem to be right up to date, seem to be on the leading edge, we still live in the 1960s. We, being psychiatry and psychology, we are last in line. We do without. We hear that there's a waiting list of 9 months or a year for people who are in critical condition. Can you imagine telling someone with cancer, someone with serious cancer that is being spread around their body, you know what, you got to be patient. That's what we face. So the March for Mental Health Toronto, MFMHTO.com, is all about making a statement to the government. You know, I start to get going on this and I get so mad. I get so angry that here we are at SickNotWeak. Our goal is to get you to share, is to use sharing, is for you to feel like, you know what, I'm not ashamed, I'm not embarrassed, that mental illness is not a weakness, but it's a sickness. So then when you have this epiphany and you go, wait a second here, those guys are right. It is a sickness, and it's a sickness, so I'm going to go to my doctor. And then you go to your doctor and you find out there's no help waiting. So what would happen if the 70% of men who don't share their struggles, the 70% of men who will not go to a doctor to talk about their depression or anxiety or whatever their symptoms are, what happens if they all came out and said, yes, you know what, Michael, you're right. Love that message. I'm going to my doctor tomorrow. What would happen? And the answer, of course, is that there would be no help for them. That's what the March for Mental Health Toronto is. I would love for you to show up. I'm going to do a speech with a couple of others to kick it off. We, SickNotWeak, will be meeting at the steps of Nathan Phillips Square across the street from Nathan Phillips Square. I was getting a head shake from Casey.
City Hall.
Old City Hall at 11:30 on this Saturday coming up, and then we'll make our way across to the stage and we'll talk, and then we'll do a walk. And we'll make a statement to the government. You know what? I'm coming. I'm coming.
Whoa.
It's not good enough. It's 2017. We need your help, government. That's what you're supposed to be here for. We need your money. That's what we're going to say.
Are we SickNotWeak.com?
We are SickNotWeak.com. We're 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. Thanks, Case.